Hello and welcome to the EMP Tech Group. Back out in the shop again today. That's my catchphrase now. With Chad, and we're here to talk a little bit about a product. It's a standard product for us. That's a semi-custom, semi-standard product, and that is our label printer starter kit. And we have a lot of customers who come to us and they go, "I need to print labels. I need just a laptop and a printer, and it's out somewhere off of my network, and I just need to be able to print labels somewhere. Do you have something?" So over the years, we've kind of developed an off-the-shelf product offering that includes a Zebra label printer, and it could be a ZT231, it could be a ZT411, which is what this is, or even a ZT610, the bigger, heavier duty printer, depending on the label throughput. How many labels a customer needs to print is kind of how we size that. And then Bartender, and a laptop, and sometimes a barcode scanner, which you've got over there as well. Yeah. And so the idea is that we bring all of this into our shop. On the customer's behalf, we get Bartender loaded on the laptop, and it's usually a Dell laptop that we supply. And if the customer has some label formats, we'll even set those label formats up for them ahead of time. And get the media, get the printer calibrated for the media, get all of that done. So when the customer gets this, they basically unbox it, plug everything in together, and they're printing labels just right away. So Chad, you would work with a customer on their formats. Maybe they send us pictures. Maybe it's a key entry, or a barcode scan entry for some of the different fields that go in there. Mm-hmm. And then you would install all of that and set up the label formats.
Yeah, usually something that they're already printing or they already have a design in mind.
Yeah. We
can set it up ahead of time and let them know, hey, here it is. They can make edits afterwards, but it gives them a good starting point too.
Yeah, and you're our scan and print guy, so sometimes we'll do this where we just put some code on the printer and they just mm-hmm. scan into the printer and print labels. But in this case, it's a more complicated label format that they've got.
Maybe they got a database in the back end. They got to recall some data. Maybe it's a ton of data entry before it prints, something like that.
Yeah, but the bottom line is we work with the customer to determine what printer they need. By the way, I've got Zebra printers here, but we've been doing some Epson ColorWork printers. We've been doing some color label printers where we do this as well. And again, the customer is, I don't want it on my network. I just need a station back in the corner where I'm printing these labels. Maybe I scan a product, put in some data, and then print a label. But we'll work with the customer to get that format all set up, get everything ready to go out of the box so that when they get it, plug it in and it works.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, one of our advantages as a company is we have great folks like Chad here who've designed hundreds and thousands of label formats in Bartender and know how to get it on the printer, on the computer, know how to get everything set up and working for the customer so that when they get it, it's just out of the box and going.
Yeah. Usually takes no time at all. Really. We pre-install the printer on the laptop too. It makes it part of the.
You know what? I'm really glad you said that because there's a printer driver that has to get loaded on this laptop. So we'll do that work as well. That's great. Yeah.
Make sure it's the right one, correct resolution, all set up correctly.
Great. And I wanted you to show that because Bartender's just easy to use. I mean, we used to call it WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get was what it looked like, and you set up that barcode and text and whatever else needs to be on that label. Graphics, pictures.
Gonna say very easy to use, drag and drop a lot of the time. Definitely can do some complicated things.
Yeah, yeah, or some really easy things. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Bartender's got different flavors. The Bartender Pro, Bartender Automation, Bartender Enterprise. This would almost always be Bartender Professional though, because it's just kind of one station, one printer, and that's all it's doing. Mm-hmm. Cool. Okay. Well, we just wanted to take a few minutes to show you what we do for this product, show you the kind of the behind the scenes. That's what this is all about, and the great work that someone like Chad does on your behalf and on our behalf, so that this comes to you ready to go. So, as always, EMPTechGroup.com, best place to reach us. Thanks as always.